Hey up, look at this week's video. I'm at an absolute classic that I've done to death, and yet I just can't resist. Where am I? I'm at the Lagenbar Hut, the wee white cottage in Glencoe. I can't keep away from the place. So we arrived here, it was chucking it down, raining. What's new for Scotland? It's looking magnificent as always. We've got some wispy clouds up on the mountain, bit of snow on the higher peaks. So join me. Let's have a look around this place. So one of the first compositions you come to when you come to the wee white cottage, the Lagenbar Hut, which I have already apologised for not pronouncing right. It's this rotten old bridge, and I have to admit, of all the compositions, it's one of the ones that does it the least for me. Yes, it's a great leading line towards the cottage and towards the mountain itself, towards the buckle, but it's always very muddy and messy around it, and I've always found that quite distracting. No matter how strong those leading lines are, the mess around it, the sort of scrubland and the muddy footprints have always spoiled it. But as I've come down today, actually it don't look too bad, so I thought, why not? And as soon as I've got you guys with me, I get a sneaky quick shot. Let's have a look what we've got. Well, it kind of shows just how close this location is, as yeah, the A82's just there and cars and lorries just rumbling past. My car's just parked there, so it makes it such a quick and easy location to enjoy. And so many people enjoy it, from tourists to people just snapping with their mobile phones, to people like myself rocking up with full tripod and mirrorless system all set to go. It's a wonderful place to be, absolutely. Like a lot of these places I go to, I'm always in awe. First of all, before the photography, I just like being in these beautiful, beautiful locations. So as far as this little shot goes, well, I've got the wood there. I've turned my polarizer a little bit because there is some water, a little bit of glare. Obviously the little hut there, the little white hut. A lot of people get hung up about that little outbuilding at the back. You can see it peeping through to the left. I might clone that out, but I'll be honest with you, it's never really bothered me. In fact, from this distance, it just looks like a little bit of a porch sticking out of the side of the building. I've never really got too hung up on it. So all I'm really doing now is just biding my time. I'm just waiting for the clouds that are blowing across the peak, across the top of the buckle. I'm just waiting for some that look interesting. Too heavy, it just cuts off the top of the mountain. Not enough, it's not that interesting a sky. So you really do want that cloud. It just adds a little bit of interest to the top of the mountain. So yep, we'll just wait, and when I see some clouds that I like, I'll fire off that shutter button. Well, I'll tell you what, I hate walking over stuff like this. It always makes me think of squeaky bum time. That's pretty rotten. I don't know how often people are going to be able to walk across there before it collapses. Right, let's head down to the hut and get some more shots. So one of my favourite compositions when I'm at the hut is down here by this slow moving water. And if you're lucky, and it's only ever happened to me for a couple of times, you get no wind, it's lovely and peaceful, and you get some magnificent reflections. But as I say, it's one of my favourite compositions, but it's the one that frustrates me and so much, because those reflections, well, maybe I've just been really unlucky. But of all the times I've been here, as I mentioned, I've only ever managed to get reflections twice. So I know the potential's there. I've got images. In fact, I'm struggling so much today. What I'll do actually is I'll share one from a previous time when I did get some reflections. It's not really cheating, is it? It's just same location, different day. So yeah, here comes that image. Yeah, there's no chance today. I thought about turning the polarizer, obviously, and I thought about putting on a 10 stop just to smooth out the water, but you still don't get any reflections. It just, yeah, you've just got to chalk it up to experience sometimes. You've got to know when to walk away. I know this is a location I'll be returning to. Whenever I come to Glencoe, you drive past this. Why wouldn't you stop? So yeah, in fact, I'll be honest, I know I'm driving past here in the morning. Who knows? I might get a shot then. And my final location here at the hut that I absolutely adore is right here down in the river. Now a lot of people go under the bridge that's just behind me, and there's a little bit more of a rapids, a small cascade shall we say. But I don't ever seem to be able to make that work for me. I always feel that the white water cuts across the image, cuts the image in half. What I tend to do is I just find myself in the river. I just get plonked. What I do is I get the camera super low, I just pick a little cascade just where there's a little bit of white water tumbling over a rock. Just pick a boulder. It will have to be a focus stack because the boulder I've chosen is only maybe, I don't know, 1.5 foot away from the front of the lens, going all the way back to the cottage, back to the mountains, and back to that pass, which I think is the Lagengarb Hut. Again, place names aren't my thing, and if you throw in some Gaelic pronunciation, I've no chance. But there's the pass between the two mountains, Buccleuch Beg. Yeah, well, that's what I'm facing, and that's the shot I'm getting. Yeah, let's fire off this shot. Here it comes on the screen. So the whole reason really for getting that low to the water and getting those little cascades, those little ripples and those little patches of white water, what it does is it just makes this lovely serene scene of the mountains and the cottage. It just gives it a little bit of drama, a little bit of movement in the foreground. It's certainly something I enjoy doing. Why not give it a try? Well, I hope you enjoyed this whistle stop tour of the wee white cottage. So I'm going to head back to the car now. The sun's definitely up a little bit too bright. I'm going to head down to the Ballahoolish Cafe and get myself some food. So until next time, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.
Yeah, do what this guy says. Like and subscribe. He knows a thing or two. But before you disappear, just want to share a little bit of news with you, make a little announcement. Over the last 12 months, I've been a part of something called the Thumbs Up Collective. And what that is a group of like-minded photographers, all vloggers in their own right. And well, we started off originally as admins on a Facebook group, but the whole thing has just grown exponentially over this last 12 months. We've run an exhibition, we run competitions, and his latest venture is a combined YouTube channel, and I'll put the link down there in the description below. The first thing on that channel is something going to be called Thumbs Up the Photography Show. I think you're really going to like it. It's got all the usual tips, tricks, how-tos, location guides, and a load of fun. We definitely share the lighter side of photography. We have a lot of laughs and had a lot of laughs making it. What I'll do is I'll put the trailer at the end of this video, and maybe if you pop over, give it a like and subscribe, comment on one of the videos, tell them Suggy sent you. We'd really appreciate it. So until next time, here comes that trailer, and I'll see you there.
In a time when artificial intelligence threatens creativity, a photographic force emerges. From the creators of Thumbs Up Thursdays, an endeavor of epic proportions dedicated to capturing the moment, but mostly capturing each other's failures. this be the future of photography on YouTube? Or just the biggest shambles ever uploaded?